It's an act of resistance. It's an act of bravery. It's an act of being a woman who knows who she is. Perfectionism was never about excellence. It was about control, about fear, about training you to be afraid of being you, of being different, of being set apart, of being judged. Why is that? Because it upholds the systems to keep you small. And if you're fearful, you'll stay small. And perfectionism, you've been trained for this. Perfectionism upholds the fear of being seen in any way that isn't perfect, meaning you have a fear of being you. I can hear you now, Deidre. Look, Deidre, perfectionism has gotten me pretty far. Yes, it did. It got you the titles, the promotions, the degrees, the praise. But did it let you breathe? You see, perfectionism is beige wallpaper. Beige wallpaper. It's the beige wallpaper of personality traits, right? It's there, but it's bland, it's safe, it's unthreatening. Just about anything gets along with it. It's present, but unseen, forgettable, silent. What I want to really know is who decides perfection, right? Who put those rules down? Who determines what's perfect? Whose rules are you trying to follow? Who decided? See, I think perfectionism is being perfect is like a box of expectations that someone else imposed on you, and then you decided, I think I'll hang on to this box. But that box, that perfectionism box, it's like a silent killer of creativity, of bold, messy, real brilliance, of power, of you. Perfectionism looks like overthinking. It's like foreshadowing and rehearsing upcoming conversations. It looks like re-recording that video 12, 20 times and then still not posting it. It looks like you being really, really, really quiet because you don't feel quite ready. It looks like choking on your voice while pretending everything's fine. I've even heard it called high standards. I just have high standards, Deidre. Awesome. I call it self-abandonment. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be excellent or that you don't want to be excellent, but you, in who you are excellent. I call it self-abandonment. Kind of like staying in the closet, hiding who you really are to protect other people's feelings, comfort, and rules. And agreeing to rules that were never meant to lift you up. And the more you lie, the more you rely on perfectionism, the more you ignore the cognitive dissonance in your life. It's like your soul pulls you forward while your mask, the mask of perfectionism and needing things to be perfect, kind of yanks you back. so that you comply, perform, please. This mask, this mask of perfectionism, it's an incredibly damaging mask. And I should know, I wore it for years. I was terrified to be myself, to be my true self, for that to be out for anybody to see. And this has been going on since I was a child. As a kid, I had a school personality, which was really two. I had like a playground personality and then another mask for being around teachers. And really, it was a different mask for friends. It depended on the level of intimacy we had, right? How close were we, depending on which mask I was going to use. I'd been convinced by the rules of the nice girl training that I received that who I wasn't acceptable. Now, you may not call it nice girl training. I mean, I didn't call it nice girl training as a kid. You may call it being polite, being good, being strategic, maybe. I call it the slow drip of self-abandonment. I took up the mantle that it was like my job to uphold being nice, to mold myself, to morph into whoever it was that somebody needed me to be. Because the alternative was painful. Rejection. The punishment. It was too hard to bear to not be what people wanted me to be. So I became a master of disguise. I knew how to smile. I knew exactly how to perform. I knew how to keep other people comfortable, even when it caused me incredible discomfort. I knew how to keep peace. I knew how to stop my sister from requesting something from my parents because I knew it was absolutely the wrong time, and I knew exactly when the right time was. I was the ultimate helper. My nice girl image was something that I protected at all costs. Even though over time I knew that I felt like I was dying inside. In 2015, I burned a mask when I came out of the closet. Terrifying and amazing. It's an act of courage to burn your masks. And with every mask I've burned, it's been a lesson in courage. And the courage is digging deep. It's digging deep. It is understanding where I need to change. But what it feels like is a returning to, or I like to say it's a remembering of who I was, or maybe, and this may be a better way of describing it, who I believe I would have been if I hadn't been trained to disappear in the first place. This is where the true power lies, in being your real, raw, one-of-a-kind, quirky, amazingly powerful in who you are, you weirdo, sovereign self. Burning the mask is not a one-of-a-time act. It's not something you do once and boom, you're there. It's a way of life. I guide women through these fires. It's one move, it's one bold move at a time. It's one decision at a time. It's one act at a time. It's an amazing act of courage and bravery and emotional put-togetheredness. It's a calming of your nervous system. It's an understanding. It's eliminating cognitive dissonance. What would happen if you dropped the act? What would happen if you stopped tweaking and polishing, hiding? What if you just let them see you? What would happen if you stopped needing to control the stories in other people's heads, and instead you just own the truth? You're amazing. As you are, you're amazing. What would happen if you said, this is who I am, and I'm so proud of myself? Some would say that's just reckless. I don't think so. I believe that's completely revolutionary. It's an act of resistance. It's an act of bravery. It's an act of being a woman who knows who she is. So if you're tired of fixing, editing, tweaking your way into beige wallpaper and being invisible, burn the mask is your next move. This is my intensive. It's free. It's real. And it's the beginning of your power voice. I'm not going to coddle you. I'm going to activate you. You already know it's time. You can feel it in you. The next Burn the Mask session is April 22nd. Go to burnthemask.com and claim your spot. Come on. I'm so passionate about this because I know that they taught you to be pleasing, just as they taught me. Now it's time to be powerful. I'm Deidre Beacham. I don't coach women. I dare them. Dare them to reclaim what they've been told to suppress and turn it into leadership that's just badass because it's you. You ready? Let's go. I like it, like it.